Have you ever been curious about how natural disasters happen? Well, in this video we're gonna explain how this 5 natural disasters work. Number 5. Earthquake. Ever wondered how earthquakes happen? It all starts deep beneath our feet, where the Earth's crust isn't one solid piece, but made up of giant puzzle pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are constantly moving, but not always smoothly. Sometimes, they get stuck because of friction. Pressure builds up, and when the plates finally slip, boom, that's an earthquake. Number 2. Landslide. A landslide happens when gravity pulls down large amounts of earth, rocks, or debris. The main cause: when the ground can no longer support its weight due to factors like heavy rain, earthquakes, or human activity. Rain is a big trigger. When water soaks into the ground, it makes the soil heavier and more slippery. Eventually, the land can no longer hold together, and everything starts to slide downhill. Earthquakes or deforestation can also set off landslides by loosening the ground, increasing the chances of a sudden collapse.
Number 3. Tornadoes. Tornadoes can cause winds of over 300 miles per hour, destroying anything in their path. They may last only a few minutes, but the damage can be catastrophic. Tornadoes are those powerful twisting columns of air, can seem to come out of nowhere, but there's a science behind how they form. It all starts when warm, moist air from the ground meets cool, dry air from above. When these two different air masses collide, they create instability in the atmosphere. As the warm air rises, it causes the cooler air to sink, and this difference in air movement can make the air begin to spin horizontally. Understanding how tornadoes form helps us predict them, giving people a chance to stay safe when these fierce forces of nature strike. Number 4. Sinkholes. Sinkholes can appear suddenly and without warning, swallowing everything in their path. But how do these mysterious holes form? Sinkholes start below the ground, where water slowly erodes certain types of rock like limestone, gypsum, or salt. Over time, this water dissolves the rock, creating underground spaces and voids. At first, everything seems fine on the surface, but beneath the ground is being hollowed out. Eventually, the land above can no longer support its own weight. When this happens, the ground collapses, forming a sinkhole. These can happen gradually or all at once, creating dangerous craters that can range from a few feet to several hundred feet wide. Whether triggered by natural erosion, heavy rainfall, or human activity like drilling or broken pipes, sinkholes are a reminder that what lies beneath the surface can sometimes catch us by surprise. Number 5. Tsunami. A tsunami is a series of powerful ocean waves caused by a large earthquake, typically under the sea. Most tsunamis start with an undersea earthquake, when tectonic plates beneath the ocean shift. The sudden movement displaces massive amounts of water, pushing it outward. This creates waves that travel across the ocean at high speeds, sometimes up to 500 miles per hour. As the tsunami approaches land, the shallow coastal waters cause the waves to slow down but increase dramatically in height. This can lead to devastating coastal flooding and destruction. Tsunamis can also be triggered by underwater volcanic eruptions, landslides, or even meteor impacts, though these are less common. Early warning systems are crucial to saving lives by detecting tsunamis before they reach the shore. Stay informed, especially if you're in a coastal area.